con el siguiente vídeo de la tarde. Y tengo que decir que ha sacado un vídeo, uno de nuestros canales favoritos. Voy a cambiar la pantalla. Smart Risk, os recuerdo que es un canal que ya hemos visto algunos cuantos vídeos. 132.000 suscriptores, o sea que era un canal de estos que te lo resumía bastante bien. Y este vídeo se llama Ultimate Liquidity Sweep Trading Strategy Full In-Depth Guide Smart Money Concept, ¿vale? Lo último de la liquidez, y es un vídeo que hace 5 días lo ha publicado, o sea que está fresquito, es uno de estos canales que nosotros seguimos. Vamos a darle un vistazo, lo vamos a poner en rápido, ¿vale? Vamos a ponerlo en rápido, subtítulos, perfecto, y vamos a ponerlo en 1,5 porque es un vídeo de 20 minutos. Vamos allá.
Liquidity trading strategy. Whether you're a novice trader.
Bueno, creo que demasiado rápido. Un momento. 1,25. Ahora sí. Dale.
Or an experienced professional, understanding and mastering liquidity is essential for consistent profitability in the financial markets. Join us as we explore the significance of liquidity zones and how they can act as key confluence factors in our trading decisions. We'll uncover the power of liquidity sweeps and how they can provide valuable insights into market movements, giving you the upper hand in your trading strategies.
Hola y bienvenido a TradingForexSP. En la página web de TradingForexSP.com encontrarás los distintos servicios de los canales de señales que tendrás disponibles. Solo debes entrar en el canal deseado y encontrarás en la página web toda la información que necesitas respecto a los canales. Aquí podrás encontrar los pasos, distintas ofertas y preguntas frecuentes que te puedes realizar sobre el servicio. Para apuntarte, solo debes seguir estos 3 pasos. En primer lugar, debes realizar el pago mediante Stripe. Se acepta cualquier tipo de tarjeta de crédito. En segundo lugar, debes registrarte al canal, que es donde se van a pasar los análisis y las señales. Para registrarte, debes utilizar el mismo correo electrónico que has usado en Stripe y tu alias de Telegram, sin usar la arroba ni mayúsculas. Y por último, apúntate a la comunidad, en donde podrás realizar todas las consultas que tengas respecto a los análisis u otras cuestiones. Recuerda colocar tu correo electrónico y tu alias de Telegram sin la arroba y sin mayúsculas. Así que, bienvenidos a los canales de señales de Trading Forex TV.
So traders, if that's something you're interested in, please give this video a thumbs up to show your support and subscribe to our channel if you are new.
Hola, la musiquilla.
See you after intro. Welcome back, traders. So let's get started. So what is the definition of liquidity? Liquidity simply means money or large counter orders that must be fulfilled. The market continually seeks to absorb this liquidity to generate momentum. Essentially, liquidity serves as the lifeblood of the market, playing a vital role in its overall dynamics and functioning. Where can liquidity be found in the market? Liquidity is a zone on the chart where a large pool of money is resting, such as stop losses and buy or sell orders. When a trader gets stopped out of a position, the market absorbs the funds associated with that stop loss. It is often speculated that central banks or large financial institutions may manipulate the market, creating scenarios that deceive traders into believing they have a clear understanding of price action. To survive and thrive as a profitable trader, it is crucial to identify liquidity zones on the chart. These areas, where significant volumes of orders are present, can provide insights into market dynamics and help prevent substantial losses. Liquidity can be identified in various areas on the price chart.
De hecho, esto no sé si es así, porque tengo entendido que los bancos y tal son los order blocks y la liquidez es el algoritmo, ¿no? Tengo entendido que es esto.
Some examples include
no tengo ni idea.
Equal lows and swing lows. Liquidity can often be found below previous equal lows or swing lows, as these levels may attract buying interest and result in an accumulation of orders. Equal highs and swing highs. Similarly, liquidity can be observed above equal highs or swing highs, where selling pressure may accumulate. Dynamic trend lines and channels. Liquidity zones can be identified above or below dynamic trend line and channel boundaries, because retail traders may place orders in these areas. Order blocks and order flows. Areas where significant orders have been executed or pending orders are clustered can act as liquidity zones. Support and resistance levels. Price levels that have previously acted as support or resistance often attract market participants, making them potential liquidity areas. Daily candles body and shadow. Liquidity can be present near the body or shadow of daily candles, as these areas reflect price rejections and trading activity. Sessions highs and lows. High and low points of trading sessions can represent liquidity zones due to increased trading activity and participant involvement. Fibonacci levels. Traders often look for liquidity around key Fibonacci retracement or extension levels, as these levels are commonly monitored and traded by traders. Now let's switch to the real chart and see some examples of liquidity on the price chart. On the screen, we have the 4-hour time frame price chart of the euro dollar. If we look at the left side of the chart, we can notice breaks of structures to the upside. We can easily identify the order flows and order blocks, and it is evident that the market did not respect the upper order flows and order blocks. Instead, the price dropped sharply and swept the liquidity resting below these zones by triggering the stop losses of traders who had entered the market at these levels. After taking sufficient liquidity, as price used the upper zones as inducement levels and also reversed from the extreme order block, then moved sharply to the upside. In the following, we can see that the price has formed an internal consolidation. It is clear that the price has formed a small trend line within this consolidation. Moreover, we can spot equal lows at the bottom of the structure, creating a perfect zone of liquidity at both the top and bottom of the structure, which is formed by several pending buy-or-sell orders and modified stop-loss orders. It is crucial to always remember the significance of liquidity zones in price action. The market tends to gravitate towards these zones, and neglecting them can lead to substantial losses. Personally, I never enter a trade without identifying a liquidity sweep pattern. For example, as mentioned earlier, the reason for price reversal from extreme order block is the liquidity being swept below the upper order blocks and recent consolidation zone. The price gathers momentum by sweeping liquidity and gains the necessary fuel to move upwards. Here we can see how the price swept the liquidity below the equal lows with this large red candle, and after reaching the order block, it reversed and made a sharp upward move to sweep the buy-side liquidity. Absolutely. It is crucial to identify and consider liquidity sweep patterns before entering the market. Next on the chart, we can spot this strong zone that has acted as both support and resistance. This zone has generated significant liquidity above it. If we move our attention a bit lower, we can identify this bearish channel. Liquidity has accumulated both above and below this channel. As you can see, price, after reaching this order block formed by the change in character wave, sharply moved to the upside, sweeping the liquidity above the channel and triggering the stop losses of traders who had entered sell positions. Subsequently, price continued to move upward, sweeping the liquidity above the zone, and after showing a tiny retracement, pushed upside and sweep the liquidity above this swing high. Let's now see how we can effectively utilize liquidity zones to set up trades in the market.
Al final, si tú me das esta imagen, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, ¿no? Al final la liquidez está por todas partes, ¿no? Pero al final lo que dice Michael, el secreto está trabajarlo siempre de la liquidez más cercana a la más lejana. O sea, es decir, si te toma liquidez a este abajo y aquí rompe la estructura, pues te irá a buscar esta liquidez, ¿no? La más cercana es esta de aquí. Pero esta se la va a comer, ¿vale? Un poquito flojo el vídeo,
continue, one of the primary concerns traders have about brokers is market manipulation and disruptions in withdrawals. So, if you're seeking a broker that genuinely supports your trading journey, register with our trusted broker, Mugen Markets. If you look at the Trustpilot, you could see that the majority of reviews are talking about incredible customer services and how good this broker really is, and the theory behind liquidity. This will help us establish a solid understanding of how price movement occurs in the market. To illustrate this concept, let's suppose we have a structure like this that simulates price movement. As you can see here, we have an uptrend where the price has broken structures to the upside. To set up a trade, it is important to first identify the underlying trend, which in this case is bullish. Next, we look for a valid break of structure to the upside. Once a new swing high is formed, we anticipate a price pullback towards this specific point of interest to fill the inefficiency left behind. Before entering the trade, it is crucial to spot a liquidity sweep pattern that occurs before the price reaches our point of interest. This pattern indicates the absorption of liquidity and provides an opportunity to confirm the strength of the demand in our identified area. As mentioned earlier, we use liquidity sweeps as a confluence factor before entering a position. The underlying theory is that the market requires liquidity to sustain its movement. If the price fails to sweep liquidity before reaching a point of interest, there is a high probability that price will utilize that zone as liquidity to fuel its momentum.
Aquí, ¿qué película se monta? Si esto lo hemos visto 100 millones, este vídeo es muy viejo, ¿eh? Para hacer 5 días estás muy desactualizado, tío. O sea, lo típico. Te monta esto, aquí el order block y en un low time frame el shock. Pero si es lo de toda la vida. Lo que
And it's not safe to
siempre.
trade.
Bueno.
Once we move,
Bueno.
a small
¿Esto qué
step
es?
is to monitor before applying any strategy to your
Nosotros ya hace tiempo que hemos superado estos niveles, ¿eh? Muy mal, ¿eh? Vamos a ver la siguiente parte del vídeo.
with two large red candles and leaving behind a significant inefficiency. So we can highlight this order block here. Based on our analysis, we anticipate that the price will reach this point to fill the inefficiency created by the previous price action. Then price may reverse from this zone and resume its downward movement. In the subsequent price movement, we can see that the price retraced back up and formed equal highs below our identified point of interest. Additionally, there is a notable liquidity pool that has formed above these equal highs, indicating a significant accumulation of pending buy orders and stop losses that are awaiting execution by the market. The presence of this liquidity pool below our identified supply zones increases the probability of a potential price reversal from our identified supply zone. Traders who have placed their buy orders in this liquidity pool identified order block time frame to obtain a clearer view of the price. Also, we can easily 1-minute time frame character by breaking this structure to the downside and also left signs of a change in
Cuando
character.
llega a la zona, ahora
Here,
pasa...
we have the 1 minute time frame chart. As you can see,
Oye,
Price
está
created a
guapo
major
este
change of
efecto.
character
A ver si
by
lo
breaking
aprendo
the
yo a
structure to the
hacerlo.
downside and also left an incredible inefficiency behind.
El
So in the
shock y
next
lo de
step,
siempre,
I'm going to highlight the order
ineficiencia y
block
entrada.
generated by the Chalk's wave. Also, we can easily spot this VSR pattern here, which
Si deseas hacer los mejores cursos de trading, no olvides pasar por nuestro apartado de tienda. Aquí encontrarás nuestros 2 cursos avanzados, curso de trading con Fibonacci y el curso de trading institucional. En cada uno de los cursos encontrarás la explicación de lo que vas a aprender en las próximas clases. Donde aparece el temario del curso, podrás ver un PDF en donde se explica todos los temas y todas las clases que aprenderás. Además, actualmente tenemos campañas en donde el curso te puede salir de forma gratuita si te das de alta con nuestro broker afiliado. Si quieres más información o quieres adquirir este curso, únicamente tienes que añadirlo al carrito y realizar tu registro en la página web. En breve nos pondremos en contacto contigo para darte las instrucciones de cómo puedes empezar tus clases. No te lo pierdas.
shows a strong
Pero si
rejection
esto es
from
lo de
the next
siempre.
step is to place. Once our sellers to your trading plan are creating setups that align with market dynamics.
Bueno. Este vídeo es para super novatos, del Smart Money. Bueno, chicos, está bien el vídeo. A ver, no me quejo, Además está muy guapo, muy bien explicado, muy bien editado y muy bien todo, pero para nuestro nivel ya esto se ha
To
quedado
reduce the risk of falling
anticuado,
into false signals or traps.
Nosotros
In the
estamos en
following,
nivel
we can see
Silver
that price
Bullet,
experienced a significant downward movement
que es lo
after reaching a new
último,
higher high. This was accompanied by a large red
Institutional
candle,
Order Flow, que
indicating
lo
strong
vimos
selling
ayer.
pressure and leaving behind a
Esto
great
se nos queda
inefficiency in the
viejo ya.
market.
Esto es del
Furthermore,
2020,
there is a
Esto es muy
substantial
del
liquidity pool
2020.
that is formed below the equal lows and inducement demand
Dicen,
zone,
esto es muy
suggesting the
esto es
presence
muy
of pending
boomer, ¿no?
orders and stop losses waiting to be triggered and swept by the
Esto ya es
market.
para boomers.
The presence of the liquidity pool above our identified demand zone provides additional confirmation for a
Que sí,
potential
que
price
aquí está la
reversal from our point of
liquidez,
interest.
el POI,
Now that
y luego te pasará al low time frame,
to gain a clearer
Vale.
view of the price action and look for any signs of a change in character.
a la
Here,
baja,
on the 5-minute time
ya
frame
está ahí
chart,
el shock.
we can spot a change of character as the price broke the structure to the upside, leaving behind an inefficiency. This
Esta es la
signifies a potential
ineficiencia,
shift
el
in momentum.
CBRE.
Additionally, we can identify the order block generated by the Chalk's wave, highlighting a significant point of interest. Furthermore, we notice the presence of this VSR pattern, indicating a strong rejection from the higher timeframe's demand zone. This pattern adds further confirmation to our entry decision, suggesting that this zone presents a higher probability for a long position. With these confluences aligning, we have increased confidence in our lowest point of the zone to ensure a proper risk management
Buy
strategy.
order.
Significant level where we expect. Now, we must market. As predicted, the
Lógicamente,
price rose back up after the buy order was triggered and eventually hit our take profit target.
Esto
In
ya
practice to be all
estamos
the
a un
best in your
nivel
trading.
muy superior.
Forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on our latest videos.
Buen vídeo. Me ha gustado. Like y... ¿Qué le ponemos, chicos? ¿Qué le ponemos? Wonderful no. No, hemos puesto antes... Aweson, pues voy a que... Wonderful. Vamos a poner wonderful. Ahí estamos. Bueno, chicos, no está mal. Es más, Riz, ya lo vimos la última vez, que era un canal bastante simple. Era bastante explicado a nivel beginner, Nivel beginner de Smart Money. Puedo decir que está bien. No está mal ver un vídeo de vez en cuando. Es un canal al cual yo estoy suscrito. Yo recomiendo suscribiros. Voy a suscribirme, que por aquí no estoy suscrito. Y así me lo recuerda. Y cuando saca un vídeo nuevo, oye, pues que son 15 minutitos, te lo ves. Y si no, te esperas que lo veremos aquí en directo, pues de martes a jueves, de 8 a 9 de la tarde en Twitch. Y al día siguiente lo tenéis editado en el canal secundario. Así que acordaros a daros un like.